much. How much is up unless you got a hacksaw hidden in that umbrella?
No, I'm afraid I don't have your sense of adventure.
You gotta get me out of here, Chris. You gotta get me out of here so I can find Vicky. As a matter of fact, why don't you take off and not come back until you figured out a way to get me out of here?
Why don't you take it easy, okay? I got my limits.
Oh, like I don't. Come on, man. Does anyone have some compassion around here for an innocent man?
I don't think they can hear you today, Holmes.
I can hear you.
So do you have worked out what you're going to say at Gabe's memorial service?
No, I couldn't. I figure I'm just going to wing it. What about you? You're going to speak, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, every time I walk by his office, I expect to see him sitting at his desk.
Jay, listen, I know it's a difficult time, but you got to try and focus on our plan, all right?
Well, maybe Gabe's memorial service isn't exactly the best place to try to bait Grant.
I don't know. Grant killed Gabe. What better place is there?
Yeah, well, Joe's the acting captain. Why don't we just run it by him?
The way he's refused to go after Harrison, no way. No way.
Hey, you sure this is not too much for you, feeding all these people after the service?
It's my way of helping out. So the commissioner is naming Gabe's permanent replacement today, right?
Yeah, Raines will probably bring somebody in from outside the department.
You think so?
They brought Gabe in, didn't he?
Yeah. Homie. Oh, Joe, you are so strong. I guess that's why you're the cop and I'm the cook. I can cry into my sauce and nobody knows.
Listen, do me a favor, give Sophia a call, all right? Her door was still closed when we left the house. She must have been up late last night. Wake her up. I don't want her missing Gabe's service.
I would if I knew where she was.
Hey, what are you boys watching?
Relax, Sophia. Scrambled. We can't see a thing.
Ain't you guys ever heard of cartoons? There, it's more like it.
What's on the floor? Peanut shells. You ate the whole bag. You ate some too. Yeah, but I'm not gonna barf all over the rug.
What? Kirkland, what's wrong?
You'll find out. I'm gonna.
Oh my God. Come here. I'll get
Wait a minute. Get a cold washcloth on him. Get a cold washcloth.
I appeal to the citizens of our country to help me find my child. My only son, Kirkland Harrison, 5 years old, and his 8-year-old half-brother, Stephen Frame, have disappeared following the tragic death of their mother. They may be traumatized and frightened. In order to ensure their safe return, I've offered a $100,000 reward for any information regarding their whereabouts. An 800 number has been set up. It's on your screen. Please, if you have any information or have seen either of these children, call 1-800-555-KIRK.
Don't you worry, Kirkland. You'll be home with Daddy soon.
Was Grandpa Mac funny like Carl?
Carl isn't exactly a laugh riot, do you think, babe?
He tells great stories.
No.
Oh, Mac was good at stories, too, and he was very funny.
How, Grandma Rachel?
Well, you know, when Mac played with the children, he became the rowdiest child of all. I can remember him running through this house with your mother on his shoulders, and they would be screaming and laughing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you let him?
Oh, he was unstoppable. He had to live life to the fullest. That's probably why he was so successful.
You know, he always protected us, though.
Yes, he did. Family meant everything to him. It was his biggest achievement.
Hey, go get your backpack. We gotta go meet Brianna in 20 minutes. Oh.
The Flying Corys! Ta-da!
Bravo!
You know, I have the best mother, and I couldn't have asked for a better father. Isn't that what every child deserves, Mom?
I think that Lorna always believed that she would lose Gabe this way.
I know.
She really wanted to believe in happy endings, that so many tough things happened in her life. It was always such a struggle for her. But then Gabe came along and she started to have some hope. Well, you know, a better outlook on life.
When Joe and I first fell in love, well, he asked me if I could live with the danger. He warned me it was a huge part of being a cop's wife.
I don't know how you do that, especially with a baby.
Well, I imagined my life if I'd never met Joe. And I wouldn't trade 1 minute of being together, even if it means someday I may lose him to a bullet.
I think that's pretty brave of you.
I don't know about that. I was so excited when Joe first told me that he was taking the captain's exam, but now I'm really glad this captain thing is only temporary.
So it's definite?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Joe never even finished taking the captain's exam. So after today, my husband goes back to being a detective, and I can breathe a lot easier.
My eyes are going to be glued to Grant Harrison from the minute Cindy walks in that memorial service. Hopefully, she'll rattle him enough he'll slip up in some way.
I don't like messing with people's heads, Gary.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't like it when someone guns down my captain in the middle of the street.
Listen, I'm sorry. But we got to agree on something. If we put Harrison behind bars, then this is all worth it, right?
Yeah.
McKinnon, here you go.
Thanks a lot, man.
By the way, you're going back to county.
What do you mean? Come on, man.
I can't.
You know, doesn't anyone in here...
You gotta prove it.
I'm innocent, Tibbs. You know that.
All those millions aren't worth a damn when you're stuck inside a jail cell, are they, McKinnon?
You're the one that should be behind bars, Grant, not me.
Ooh, a prisoner who thinks he's innocent, that's novel.
Let me tell you something. When Vicky gets back, we'll see what you think about me being innocent or not, huh?
Victoria's dead.
She is not dead. Let me tell you something, Grant. I'm not gonna believe that Vicky's dead until I see a body, and that's not gonna happen.
Well,
She's
I don't care
alive.
about that because my son is missing.
Good. I'm glad he's gone. Good.
If he's harmed in any way, I will hold you and the Hudsons.
Nothing. I'm stuck behind bars. If I wasn't, I'd take that kid away so fast. Away from his murdering. But I'm stuck here for a murder I did not commit.
That's what you say.
You frame me, Grant.
Prove it.
Frère Jacques, donnez-vous, sonne le matin, ding dang dong, ding dang dong, ding dang dong, ding dang dong, ding dang dong.
Ding dong dong.
Morning bells are ringing, ding dong, ding, ding dong. Ding. You don't like that one? All right, well, how's this? I'm a skilly doodle, I'm a skilly doodle, I'm a skilly doodle. You know, your mother thinks I'm rocking you to sleep. All in good time, little one. But first, our lessons. Yes, there's art, there's music, and literature. Where to begin? Well, in the beginning was the word. Words. The beauty of language. Ah, there's meat and potatoes for you. So, shall we read? Yes. Yes, I can see you're aching to learn. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toes. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. Yes, beware. This is a dangerous world. Your half-brother Ryan, he was taken from us, and his killer still goes unpunished. Well, you and I will change all that. While you and I draw breath, Grant Harrison will know no peace.
No.
No peace.
No.
No peace.
No. Carl, this is Rachel. I need to speak with you right away.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, no problem. Look, that happens all the time. Besides, Kirk's the one you gotta worry about. Scare him when start coming back.
Hey, I told you she's coming home.
You're hoping, Uncle Nick. But you just don't know.
Listen, come here. I would have never taken you guys on the run if I would have thought it would have been for good. Would I? Besides, I'm just not ready to take care of two big boys on my own.
I'm hungry.
After what you just did?
Hey, we haven't had breakfast. My stomach's empty. We want food.
Food?
Yeah, we want food. We want food. We want food. We want food.
I can't go get any food till after dark.
What, do you think the cops are looking for us?
Me and the boys, for sure. I don't know about you.
Well, I can find out. I'm gonna call.
Wait a minute, who are you gonna call?
One. Person we can really trust. Three.
All right, guys, time out. Time out. Time for a raindrop race. Come on.
Sounds dorky.
It's not dorky, it's fun. Look, you just pick a drop on top of the glass, and the first one at the bottom wins. Ready? Go.
Mango.
Carlinos?
Paulina, it's me.
Sophia, where are you?
Where am I? Does Joey know I'm gone?
No, he's been busy as the acting captain, but he's going to notice any minute now that his sister doesn't live in our house anymore.
Paulina, can you do me a favor? Can you just tell Matt that I'm safe?
That's it?
Yeah, and that I can't wait to see him.
He's going to wonder where you are, Sophia.
Paulina, just tell him and Joe that I went to see Aunt Franny.
All Joe has to do is pick up the phone and call New York City, Sophia.
Then just tell him I'm at a motel with Nick Hudson and his nephews, okay?
What?
Paulina, Nick and I took the kids away to protect Kirkland from Grant Harrison. Go ahead and tell Joey that if you think that will make him feel better.
Take it easy. Take it easy. I'll think of something.
Paulina, thanks.
Sophia.
Yeah.
Be careful. All of you.
So, who won the race?
You lied to Paulina.
Oh, you mean, about my aunt? Well, that's because I didn't want my family to worry about me.
Well, You mean it's okay to lie sometimes?
There are good lies and bad lies, Steve.
Well, what Nick is trying to say is that sometimes it's really important to protect someone you care about from being hurt.
But it's still lying.
Yeah, it's still lying. So in the long run, it's better to tell the truth, because a lie can get you into major trouble.
Goodbye, Matt. I'll be representing Gabe's family.
From what you've told me, Gabriel already thought of you as his mother-in-law.
As soon as the service is over, I'm going to go and be with my daughter, Lorna. I don't know what to say to her. I'm afraid all I'm going to do is cry.
Tears bring the sadness out of our hearts. In this way, we can begin the healing process. Lorna needs to know that she's not alone in her grief.
Thank you.
Felicia, you help Lorna. John, you help Felicia. This is what families do in all cultures. Let us begin.
All right. Yeah, but... Come on. We're not all here yet.
Don't worry, Commissioner Raines will show up. Every funeral's like a PR opportunity for that guy.
I'm not talking about Raines. I'm talking about Cindy.
I'll stay back here.
No, I want you with me, Charlene.
No, you and Gabe were so close, you should be up front. See you afterward.
I'll help my mama. Thanks.
Excuse me.
Joseph, have you seen Michael? Carl called. Carl called you? What? Mama, why didn't you tell me that? Josie, don't jump down my throat. I'm telling you now. Mama, there is an APB out on Carl. He's wanted for questioning. I had no idea. Okay, what did Carl say? Honey, I don't know. He wanted to talk to Michael, and then Grant grabbed the phone. Oh, so Grant knows that Carl called. Yes, Josie, if I knew this was going to upset you, I would never have told you. Mama, you have got to cut your ties to Grant. Not that right now, Mama, please. Grant may be responsible for 3 more tests. I don't want you to be next.
Okay, listen, because we're speaking, they want us up front.
Well, I thought that was for police press.
Well, that's where we need to be.
You gonna be okay, Mama? I'll be fine. Okay. Come on, you two. Come on.
All right.
Nice one.
No.
Let's sit over here, okay?
Gabe was a man of faith and home. His loyalty drew all of you to him. Gabriel McNamara was loved.
Tibbs.
Yeah.
Tibbs, when do we get some lunch around here?
Jake, you don't like the service, don't leave a tip.
Yeah, well, I got a tip for you, my friend. Why don't you start looking for Vicky Hudson because she's alive? No thanks to you. Bunch of idiots around here, idiots! Come on, Vicky. No one believes you're alive. I don't.
You're not completely alone, Jake. I believe you.
What are you doing? They're all looking for you.
Yes. So I'm told. I had to wait until they left for the captain's funeral.
Listen to me. Vicky, have you seen her? Is she okay?
I have proof.
Proof what? Proof what? Proof that you're not crazy?
Proof that our Victoria is alive. I took this photograph yesterday. Yes, Jack. Victoria's alive.
She's the nerve.
This letter is my insurance policy, and a heartfelt letter it is. It incriminates Cindy, and it exonerates me. Poor Cindy.
She just can't seem to catch a break.
Now don't touch anything, because if you touch, you leave fingerprints. And you think they can be wiped off, but they can't.
Cindy?
Why does God only take the angels away from us?
She been medicated?
Okay, I've got a riddle. When is a jacket not a jacket?
I don't know, Cindy. When?
When it's in the wrong hands, because then it becomes so much more.
Listen, if she continues to be agitated like this, get her back to the hospital.
The truth is there. You just have to look for it.
Cindy.
I loved him.
She's grief-stricken.
It is good to come together and remember the memories of a dear friend. Today we celebrate the life of Gabriel McNamara.
Gabe was a leader. He inspired all of us. When we were afraid, he knew how to get us out there and do our best.
Well, okay, am I the only one here who's noticed that the other team hasn't lost a game yet?
Well, that's because I haven't played the Bay City Blues.
boy. I want to hear it.
Come here, Watts. Where's your spirit? I believe in you, huh? Come here. You can do this.
Roger.
Let's do it, Joe.
Here we go, Jay.
Here we go, Jay. Come on. Here we go. Let's do it. Come on. You can do it. Oh, no.
We didn't always see eye to eye, but we knew Gabe had to play by the rules. He was that kind of cop. He was that kind of man.
Not to mention a proud member of our team. No. You can't bring a ringer into a championship game. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You want to forfeit? Okay, wait, Captain. I tell you what, I'll make a deal with you, all right? Since I'm a fair man, if our team wins, then I will donate my share to the Policemen's Benevolent Association.
Madison, that's very generous of you. Give me a hand. But you're not going to win.
Oh, but we'll see about that.
He was a passionate man who kept his word. His integrity helped me earn one of journalism's highest honors.
For those of us who were lucky enough to work with him, Gabe was more than our captain. He was our friend. Unfortunately, we just didn't have him very long. Gabe ran a tight ship, and each one of us was very lucky and proud to serve with him.
Where's Sophia?
Don't worry, she's safe.
Safe? Why wouldn't she be?
Cass, any news on Donna?
Well, she's not in solitary yet. What about Nick?
No, I know. Nothing since the note yesterday. I have a feeling he's afraid he'll be caught if he tries to contact us.
Come on, guys. When can I turn around?
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Hey, Nick, turn around and meet the Chinnigan.
I don't get it.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
That is great. That's cool.
Nobody recognizes now.
I don't think so.
All except for me. I know who you are.
Sophia, can we meet Nick and Kinnigan too?
Well, let's see. Let's sit up. Let's see. That's if he wants to.
Well, I don't want to be the only one without a face on my chin. Okay. You make me
You wanna?
a chin again. Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Slippery.
All right, guys, you gonna watch this? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, stay still.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Nice eyebrows. Mustache.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. You look
Is this
big.
better than school or what?
Yeah. Way better.
Oh. Okay, well, maybe after I'll teach you a lesson or something, all right?
Okay, but no math.
I didn't mean to bust you. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Wait, Mom, Paul, turn again.
Hey, Pa, you snore.
What's that, Ma? Can't hear ya. You know, math is fun. You know what? That's a great idea. We can have a good time and still learn.
Oh, I'm gonna barf again.
You better not. Just a little poker, penny a point, no big deal.
Did I say anything? Deal me in.
Oh.
I'm gonna get something to clean our faces.
Okay, you guys take half. Because you're in teams.
Half.
We'll take half.
Quarter. Where's my quarter? Quarter right here. Oh, there it is.
I forgot how good you are with them.
There are my pennies. I'm hungry. Me too.
Well, I got some mints in my purse.
Let's eat them all now. Yeah.
Well, wait. How about we wait after each hand and we all get some mints? The dealer, too.
Okay. I'm gonna cream you. Well, not. So be smarter. This brain isn't all of it.
I forgot some things about you, too.
What? What, did I carry mints?
No, that you go out of your way for people you care about.
Oh.
She's hurt, Joe. She was in and out of consciousness. But the doctors, they're quite confident. You took this picture, right? You gotta take me to her, Carl. I need to see her with my own eyes. I mean, if your name was Harry Houdini... Come on, Carl, you know how to get me out of this. All right. Jake, before you leave, if you truly want to do what's best for Victoria, you'll stay behind these bars a while longer.
Talking about, let's get out of here. You want me to act like I'm clueless?
What does Grant Harrison, treasure, want above all else? His son, absolutely. And when you get out of here, you've got a job to do. You will divert Grant Harrison from finding Kirkland.
We don't even know where Nick is taking the boys. Do you?
No. But Mr. Harrison will assume that you know.
How do you know this plan's gonna work, Carl?
Because his son has disappeared, and he will follow up any lead.
I couldn't have come up with a better plan myself.
Well, Jake, that's high praise indeed. Sorry.
Thank you. Picture.
I'm sorry I can't leave the photograph with you, Jake. You know, your faith deserves to be rewarded. In fact, I can't make this plan work without you.
Now get out of here.
Allie says Buster misses you.
Oh, Amanda, if you're looking for a story, mine's the same old. Injustice is being perpetrated on an innocent man.
Did I just hear Carl Hutchins' voice around here?
No, if you did, it would only be because you would know that he would be thinking that he was out of jail and I was in.
Fine. Don't answer.
No, Amanda. I have a story for you, and it's for a very good reporter. So if you think you can crawl down off your high horse and get your hands dirty, it might be for you.
When things look bad, Gabe always gave us the push we needed.
Correct. Come on. Nice split, Captain, but we're still down by 19. Down by 19. Gabe, you pick up the strike, we win by 1 point. Yeah, you leave one skinned and you're buying the bear. Come on, man.
Okay.
Let's go. Go for the beverages.
Come on, you guys.
Here we go. Come on. Early. Come on, early.
You gotta focus.
Come on.
It's Gabe's death. My team lost its leader. And we all lost a friend.
My daughter Lorna wishes she could be with us today to share the wonderful memories with the man who changed her life. Gabe and Lorna had such a wonderful love affair, full of understanding and giving. It was a joy to be around them and to watch what they had deepen and grow. I keep asking myself what she's going to do now that he's gone. And I think, Joe, you said it best, that Gabe's strength sustained a lot of us in very dark hours. Lorna believes that Gabe would want her to go on living. And she's determined to not let him down. So she asked me to ask all of you to once again reach out and take his strength. He's a man that has courage and heart that was unequaled. I don't think I will ever meet anyone quite like him again.
Paulina and Joe Carlino invite all of Gabe's friends to join them in a meal at Carlino's. Shalom. May you go in peace.
I believe I knew Gabe McNamara longer than anyone here. As his oldest and dearest friend, I'd like to say a few words.
Yeah, me too. Sap.
Here's our chance. Let's sit down and see if he hangs himself.
Gabe stood by me when others threw stones. Our friendship was a bond which neither one of us could ignore. And I respected Gabe McNamara throughout my life. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for Gabe.
You're lying and you know it!
Really love your nephews. 9.
Go fish. They're great. 7.
So are you. I mean, for making this work. Go fish.
Well, so far so good. I just hope we can keep it up. Queen.
Go fish.
Sweet teddy bear.
You want me to print a phony story in the Herald saying that we have evidence against Grant?
Listen. Who are we talking about here? We're talking about Ryan Harrison. We're talking about a man who killed his brother. We're talking about a man who kidnapped Vicky and those kids when Kirkland was just a baby. We're talking about a man who's responsible for the disappearance of Vicky and Bobby in an explosion.
Hey, babe, you're the one behind bars for that crime.
Come on, Amanda. I didn't do it. You know that. Fine, I'll tell you what. Don't do it for me. Why don't you do it for yourself? Why don't you do it for yourself and for as payback for that marriage you put you through?
You're asking me to lie, so how can I possibly trust you? I'm sorry, Jake. My answer has to be no. No, I promised myself I wouldn't do anything like that again.
Gabe was good to me. He made me want to be better than I am. Yes, he had that effect on almost everybody, didn't he? But I loved him. He was everything in my world.
But, see, my sister was better than I was. And he picked her. And Gabe never knew.
This mask fooled him. It fooled everybody, didn't it?
But that's okay. It fools me sometimes, too. I let his wife and his child die, and he never knew. He still thought I was good, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Good job.
She's gone.
Poor woman, I understand her grief. She must have leaned heavily on Gabe for her sanity. Indeed, Gabe was a force for good in many of our lives, and I feel privileged that I was there at a time when Gabe needed a friend. After the death of Gabe's father, who was also killed in the line of duty, I was with Gabe when he decided to abandon law school in order to follow in his father's footsteps by becoming a police officer. I feel the loss of Gabe McNamara profoundly, coming so soon as it does on the heels of the death of my own young son's mother.
Mr. Harrison, you have little regard for the truth, sir. Victoria Hudson is very much alive.
Tonight on NBC, it's an all-new Unsolved Mysteries ripped from the headlines. Vampire cults. Are they headed to your hometown? Then it's an all-new Dateline, followed at 10, 9 Central with an emotional new homicide. The murder of his high school sweetheart brings a troubled cop face-to-face with his demons. Courage of Convictions, all-new homicide, right here tonight on NBC.
Hi, New York. I'm Brad Good. He's the Playboy Prince and one of the world's most eligible bachelors. Now, Extra goes one-on-one with Prince Albert to find out if he's giving up his wild ways. Plus, it's the sound that's supposed to save your life. See if smoke detectors can really stand the heat. On Extra, tonight at 7, only on NBC4.